All right, doctor, so I can't see here, I can't see out there. What's going on with me?
The issue is you have a condition called presbyopia. It's something where patients essentially have difficulty seeing things up close, and you start finding that your arms are too short. You almost have to kind of hold things farther and farther out in order to see things.
Up to now, what have been the treatments for presbyopia?
Well, the most common treatment is something called monovision. That's something where we go ahead and intentionally undercorrect one of your eyes, typically your non-dominant eye. And what happens in that situation is that you end up seeing well with one of your eyes at distance, but then the other eye you're able to see up close. It works well for some individuals, but the downside is that in the eye that we've corrected for near vision, you find that you have to give up quite a bit of distance vision in order to get to near vision.
So there is a brand new procedure that is great, and it is called Kamra Inlay. What is that?
Oh, we're very, very excited about this Kamra Inlay. The best part about Kamra Inlay is that you've gone ahead and placed an inlay into the cornea. It is a procedure that's fairly quick, takes about 10 minutes to do, and the best part about it is that you're able to restore near vision, not just near but also intermediate vision, without sacrificing the distance vision.
Is it the equivalent of people who put a contact lens in one eye and nothing in the other?
It's actually different than that. The best part about that is that as we age, we typically need different levels of power, meaning that when we are in our 40s, the amount of power is less than when we get into our 50s or 60s. The best part about Kamra is that irrespective of the age that you're at, it maintains that near vision. So you're able to maintain that near vision long term.
Who can benefit from the Kamra Inlay?
Patients who have good distance vision, that are in their 40s or 50s, that are beginning to experience difficulty with their near vision, those are the perfect candidates for something like Kamra.
Now let's talk about that distance vision for a moment. Will that change at all?
The distance vision, the best part about Kamra is that you really don't sacrifice much in terms of distance vision. You're able to maintain the distance vision and at the same time get near vision also.
The procedure takes about 10 minutes. How long will this procedure last a person?
The procedure will last forever. One of the other nice parts about the Kamra, unlike a lot of other procedures, is that we have the ability to reverse it. So if by chance someone does not like what they get with Kamra, you can easily reverse the procedure in a couple of minutes.
Let's talk about the procedure. What do you have to do?
The procedure itself is fairly straightforward. We go ahead and within the cornea, we create a small little pocket, and then the Kamra Inlay is about 5 microns thick. It's like less than a tenth of a human hair. And we go ahead and gently place it within the cornea and remove it, and then we end it at that point.
So what kind of downtime does a person experience after the procedure?
There really is no downtime. I mean, you're able to return back to normal activities right away. Most of our patients, it may take a few weeks for the near vision to come in. There's some patients that may get a wow effect the next day, but I would say for the majority of patients, every week that goes by, the vision continues to keep getting better and better.
Are there any side effects?
The best part about Kamra is really no side effects at all. I mean, you're able to tolerate the procedure very nicely and you have no side effects with that.
I sound like a great candidate for this. What kind of improvement could I expect to see?
I would say that with Kamra, you can probably be able to read newspaper print without any difficulty, being able to look at your cell phone, your iPad, the computer, all the things that we normally would like to do with our near vision, we can once again regain that without the struggle of having to put on reading glasses.
And then when I look up and look far away, I don't get dizzy because I've got too many things going on here.
Exactly. Right? You don't have to keep putting on your reading glasses and then taking off the reading glasses. The struggle that patients oftentimes have is they'll go to the restaurant, they go ahead and look at their menu and they're not able to look at the menu, so they're just kind of guessing as far as what they're taking off the menu. So the most common thing is to just ask for the special because you don't have to worry about it.
Or you have your reading glasses and then you look up and you can't see across the room.
And then you can't see across the room.
And you're waving to someone who you think is your spouse, but it's not.
That is true, exactly.
How does someone know if they're a good candidate for this Kamra Inlay?
You know, the best part to do is to come in for a free consultation. When you come in, we can go ahead and take a lot of measurements of your eyes to determine if you're a great candidate, and then we can go ahead and discuss what's the next process.
And you have done this procedure on people. What are they saying about it?
The patients that we've done it love it. I mean, they found that they've once again kind of turned back the clock, returned their eyes back to their younger days when they could see up close.
From your perspective, what is the difference between Kamra Inlay and any other possible procedure?
I think the best part about Kamra is that it's something where there's no real sacrifice, meaning that you're able to regain the near vision without really having to give up any distance vision. So that's probably the best part about it. The other nice part about Kamra is, like I said earlier, it is something that is reversible, so you can return back to the state you were at before if for some reason you did not like it.
What excites you most about this technology?
I would say the presbyopia, or the difficulty to be able to see up close, is the holy grail in ophthalmology. We've not been able to have a very good solution for all these years, and for the first time we've now have a great solution, and there's such a huge population of patients that I feel would benefit with this type of technology that to me is probably the most exciting part about this.